Thank you, President Bottoms. And he reminded me that if I go overtime, he has a whistle. So if a whistle goes off, it'll be him. Second thing I do want to say is just like at halftime and we're only down 7 points, and my heart is beating pretty hard, and I didn't take a beta blocker for my heart. And the third thing, if any of you fall asleep, I'm going to come down and grab you and wake you up, okay? I am humbled and honored to be speaking to you on this most important occasion for you, your families, and DePauw University. 2 weeks before the Monon Bell game, I received a message that President Bottoms wanted to see me. I said, oh no, what's happened now? I wondered, was he calling me to tell me that one of our football players was in trouble? Or that the alumni were up in arms because we lost the Bell 2 years in a row? As I walked to the administration building, I thought, I'll just tell him if he's under pressure, he doesn't have to worry about firing me because I plan to retire after the season anyway. And much to my surprise, the invitation to his office was to tell me the Commencement Speaker Committee had chosen me to be the speaker at this 165th graduation ceremony. I was shocked, but excited to be selected. I am truly proud to be here to represent the DePauw community. This graduation ceremony is a very significant occasion in your life and the lives of your loved ones. Your parents' income will automatically go up next year. Graduation is the most significant culminating ceremony that the university schedules. The recognition of honorary degree recipients and retiring faculty members always plays a role in the ceremony. Congratulations to each of you. And Tricia, congratulations to you, well done. I really admire all of you that have been involved in extracurricular activities. Your work ethic, time management, organizational skills are to be commended. Each of you has made the DePauw community a better place to be. All of you are very special, not only to your own families, but to the DePauw family, and we're proud of your accomplishments. Each May I ask my graduating football players, looking back, did you make the right decision coming to DePauw for your education, and would you make the same choice if you had to do it all over again? Their response was always a unanimous yes, and it's been a fast 4 years. And hopefully, I think most of you would agree. There are 516 graduating seniors here today. 22% of you are among the first generations of your families to attend college, which I think is truly great. 22% of you will receive academic honors. And nearly 30% of you will attend graduate school or professional school, and another 10% will enter undergraduate school after working a year or two. 14% of you are affiliated with at least one program of distinction, such as honor scholars, management fellows, media fellows, and science research fellows. These are impressive statistics. In the last 4 years, you've seen the completion in DePauw's fantastic facilities of nearly $100 million of improvements since 1998. But the heart of your liberal arts education comes from the teaching, instruction, and interaction with our distinguished faculty. They are the mortar that keeps the bricks of this university together. The faculty's teachings, encouragement, advice, and recommendations will have a lasting effect on you. Your professors have worked with you and have challenged you to be the best you can be. Hopefully, they have touched your lives forever. Some of the friendships you've made with classmates as well as faculty will be lifetime friendships. Of course, you're eager to walk across this stage, pick up your diplomas, and begin celebrating. But before you do, please allow me to share some thoughts with you based on my 45 years of teaching and coaching experience, and especially my last 23 years here at DePauw. Each year, my goal has been to instill Tiger pride in our football players so they could have the most success possible to win football games. Just what is Tiger pride? Tiger pride is a personal commitment to excellence in anything you do. And Tiger pride is what I'd like to talk to you about today. Tiger pride in whatever you choose to do with your life. Because when you leave here today, you'll be getting yourself ready to play the biggest game of all, the game of life. Your future is going to be a combination of successes and setbacks. There'll be times when things go well, and there'll be times when you're feeling like nothing is working for you. You will have to learn from the mistakes you make, turn the negatives into positives, and use them as stepping stones to the future. Overcoming obstacles and failures is a significant part of becoming successful. You must be persistent. Persistence is the ability to continue firmly despite obstacles you'll meet every day. When you do meet obstacles that try to deter you from realizing your goals, remember this little story about the donkey in the well. One day a farmer's donkey fell into an old, deep, dried up well. The animal cried for hours as the farmer tried to figure out what to do. Finally, rationalizing that the donkey was very old and the well was obviously a hazard and needed to be covered anyway, the farmer reluctantly decided that there was nothing to do but fill in the well with dirt. He invited in all his neighbors to come and help him put the donkey out of his misery as quickly as possible. They brought shovels and began to shovel dirt into the well as fast as they could. At first, the donkey, realizing what was happening, cried piteously and loudly. Then, to everyone's surprise, he quieted down. A few shovel loads of dirt later, the farmer looked down into the well and was amazed at what he saw. With every shovel full of dirt that hit the donkey's back, the donkey was shaking off the dirt and stepping onto the new formed surface. He continued this action as the farmer and his neighbors hurriedly shoveling the dirt on top of him. Soon, to everyone's amazement, the donkey stepped up over the edge of the well and trotted off to freedom. Life is going to shovel dirt, all kinds of dirt on you. The trick of getting out of the well is to shake off the dirt and step up. Our problems can serve to bury us, or we can learn to use them as stepping stones. We can get out of even the deepest wells by simply never giving up, meeting our problems head on and stepping up. Be persistent. DePauw never quits is the motto of our athletic department. Despite the best conditioning, long hours, and positive work ethic of DePauw athletes, our teams do lose contests, but the athletes persist. Success does come again. That's Tiger pride. Good things will happen to you, and they will most often be a result of decisions that you make as you gain confidence in yourself and your abilities. Trifocals, I've practiced this, but trifocals is sometimes tough to focus here, okay? You got to bear with me. You will have the greatest impact of anyone on your future. Your preparation, your execution, and your performance will come together to make the greatest impact on the good things that happen. The secret to becoming confident is preparation. Confidence doesn't come out of nowhere. It's a result of hours, days, weeks, months, and years of constant work and dedication in your chosen field. That's Tiger pride. When you extend your hand today and your diploma is placed into it, please don't think you've stopped learning. Don't be the type of person who thinks you know all the answers. When you stop learning, you will stop living. If you're learning, you're falling behind. If you're not learning, you're falling behind. Stay abreast of what is happening in your field. You must take complete responsibility for your career development and profession. Demand more of yourself than you do of anyone else. You may change careers many times. I did not. When I was in the 7th grade, the 4th grade teacher asked me to come down and coach her 4th grade basketball team. I knew then what I wanted to do with my life. I thoroughly loved my teaching and coaching profession in my 23 years here at this great university. I believe people rarely succeed at anything unless they have fun doing it. If you have passion and pride for what you do, you will always love your life's work. I always told my players that if you find a job or a career that you like so well, like it's a hobby to you, then you'll never have to work a day in your life. And your passion and pride will motivate people around you. Our football staff could not have put a team on the field without instilling in them a positive mental attitude. PMA, as it's called. All of our players were taught that mental is to physical as 4 is to 1. They had to have a positive attitude if they were going to be around me every day. I didn't want any complainers, I didn't want any whiners, and I didn't want any termites on my team. And you know that termites eat away at the internal structure. Some people think I'm excessively positive because, well, they think I'm bald. I look in the mirror and I comb these little side strips and I see a full-headed hair. PMA means positive mental attitude, but to me it also means pride, motivation, and attitude. That's Tiger Pride. Pride. Pride and love go hand in hand. In my office I had a sign posted with the words pride and love, with arrows pointing in both directions between them. It's hard not to be proud of someone or something you love. Your families are very proud of you because they love you. Pride indicates what a person thinks of himself and is one of the most powerful motivating forces in the world. People have pride, want to be proud of their accomplishments, and this desire creates within them a hunger to do something better than anyone else. Pride should be your personal commitment to excellence in anything you do. Motivation. How do you stay motivated to keep your tiger pride and to help you win the game of life? A good work ethic will help motivate you every day. You can be anything you want to be if you're willing to work hard enough for it. There is no substitute for hard work. My parents immigrated to America before I was born. When I was a young boy during World War II, my mother worked in a factory when there was a shortage of laborers, and she often reminded me in her broken English, "Nick, hard work, no hurt nobody." Her grammatically skewed advice was not lost on me during the time I was growing up, and I watched her practice what she preached. The harder you work, the harder it is to surrender, is a slogan we posted in our locker room. Rick Pitino, the University of Louisville basketball coach, said in regard to work ethic that, quote, "Great people, great teams, and great companies have one common denominator, a work ethic that is second to none," unquote. You won't achieve success in anything unless you're willing to pay the price to have a great work ethic. The will to prepare to win the game of life is even more important than the will to win. In my years here, I have observed many faculty members that have outstanding work ethics. They are truly leaders in their field, and I have great admiration for their successes. They've written articles, published books, given speeches and seminars, served on committees, advised students while teaching full-time and raising families. They are totally committed to excellence in all phases of their lives. They have tiger pride. In the game of life, you must set demanding goals for yourself. I always told my players that you can't be pushed or pulled, it has to come from within you. The last 3 stanzas of one of my favorite poems, it's all in a state of mind, with apologies for gender errors, support my beliefs. Think big and your deeds will grow. Think small and you'll fall behind. Think that you can and you will. It's all in the state of mind. If you think you're outclassed, you are. You have to think high to rise. You have to be sure of yourself before you can win a prize. Life's battles don't always go to the stronger, faster man, but sooner or later, the one who wins is the one who thinks he can. And enthusiasm is an integral part of motivation. I firmly agree with the premise that nothing great was ever achieved without enthusiasm. Enthusiasm can sometimes help you overcome an obstacle, and enthusiasm can often be contagious. And while enthusiasm is very important, the key to motivation is respect. Respect and motivation go hand in hand and form another one of my signs with arrows pointing in both directions. If you are respected in your work, you can more easily lead those that follow you, your team members. But you must give respect before you can receive it. The minute respect is lost, the motivation ceases. And if you are respected, you can motivate anyone on your team. Attitude. Surely maintaining a positive attitude and living up to your abilities will help you win the game of life. And you can have great abilities, but if you lack the proper attitude, your ultimate success will not be realized. Any leader or boss, or parent, or teacher, or coach will take one's attitude over one's ability anytime. Attitude is not just the way you think, it's the way you live. Attitude is the all-inclusive term. Everything leading to success begins with your attitude. I truly believe that your attitude reflects your motivation reflects your performance, and your performance is going to reflect your success. Your attitude may have the greatest impact of all in your game of life. And the great thing is you determine your attitude. Since you have that choice, why wouldn't you choose a positive attitude? It has been said that life is 10% what happens to you and 90% on how you react to it. You are in charge of your attitude, so don't allow adversity to affect it. That's Tiger Pride. To win the game of life, you better have character, integrity, and honesty to help enforce your positive attitude. Aristotle said that character is the life of right conduct. And integrity is nothing more than doing the right thing no matter who is watching. You have to do what is right, and you don't take shortcuts. As for honesty, our football players have often heard me say, always tell the truth, and then you don't have to worry about who you told it to. Don't compromise your beliefs, honesty, integrity. It's simple as that. And you must have character and stress honesty in all the things that you do. And finally, there can really be no definition of Tiger Pride that does not include service and caring for the others. For the past 8 years, our Relay for Life weekend has been an outstanding university and community event. This fundraiser to fight cancer, with everyone involved in the leadership, the organization, creativity, and coming together of the university community and the people of Putnam County, is a very moving experience. It was more than heartwarming to see the love and support given Freddie Marrero when he beat cancer not once, but twice. And to witness the caring and love and the support of the DePauw community for the bereaved families of Polly Marcase, who bravely fought her battle with cancer and lost. And for Amy Hasbrook, who lost her life in a devastating fire in her home. And for Kellen Mock, who lost his life in a terrible automobile accident. These students will never be forgotten. Keep the memories of love, caring, and support in your hearts as you move into new communities and take an active part in the service to others. Yes, pride, motivation, and attitude is what Tiger Pride is all about. Together, they are unbeatable, and they will help you realize the success in the game of life. You will always be involved in a team in whatever career you choose, in your marriage, in your family, and in your community. Your individual commitment to a group effort is what makes a team work, a company work, a community work, and a marriage work. Mutual respect, caring, and trust are powerful, motivating tools for any team. If you work together, your team will win. Someday, as you become leaders of a group or a team, large or small, keep these thoughts in mind as you prepare for your short and long-range goals. There will be times your decisions as a leader will be challenged. I promise you that. And you must be ready to play the game of life each day. Follow your dream and passion in whatever field you choose. You must be ready. You will be tested every day. I challenge you to prepare yourself to be the best you can be as you play the game of life each day. Success is a matter of preparing to win. Everyone on a team must perform to their maximum ability. If you as a leader are committed, there is greater chance your team members will follow you. And if you want to continue as a leader, you have to demonstrate progress toward your goals. You will enjoy success if you apply Tiger Pride to whatever you do. If you have the courage of the tiger, the pride of the tiger, your commitment, your personal commitment to excellence in anything you do will lead you to a roaring success in the game of life. You will have the eye of the tiger if you play the game of life with your head and your heart. and you'll know Tiger Pride, baby. Congratulations and the best of luck to each and every one of you. Go for it.